Hello there, and welcome everybody to this new episode of the Legend-ary Quiz. I'm the book, I don't have a name. Our guests today are Triki and Gordi. Are you ready?
Well, I mean, I'd say my tail's in perfectly good condition right now, so yeah, I guess so.
Alright, then let's freaking
dimensional cat can be.
go!
Yeah.
To start this off, I guess I need to explain two things real quick to you, which may, otherwise the story doesn't make any fucking sense. First of all, in Australia, the Aborigines believed the koalas to be taboo because there is the legend of somebody trying to harm those cute little bears, and then the tree opened up and swallowed him. And that's why they didn't, hunt koalas anymore. And the second thing... the second thing that I need to explain to you, otherwise you wouldn't understand what the fuck this is a bunyip, or bunyip, or however it is pronounced. I'm gonna pronounce it bunyip. A bunyip is a mythological creature which lives in the swamps of Australia. A monstrous thing that eats anything that it can find. So, just so you guys know, if I say bunyip, you can imagine wild claw. I mean, you can...
I'm imagining Wild Claw now. You hear that, Wild? You hear that?
Don't kick me out of the basement, please, Wild.
Can he have that poor of a diet? I don't think he has that poor of a diet.
You can imagine Suchomimus, man.
Ah, yeah, Suchomimus, man. Ah, man, I can't believe you... Well, you know, I could totally see it. He's from Detroit, so...
Alright, then without further ado, I would say we begin with our story, shall we? The story says that the bunyip, I said I call it bunyip and I said bunyip. The story says that the bunyip lived in the Wollondilly, and the koala mother that lived near was on the best terms with him. The koala's home was on the top of a mountain, and the bunyip made almost nightly excursions from the river at the foot to sit with the koala and talk of ancient times. Many of the Aborigine had been almost seared to death by meeting the prowling bunyip. When it was discovered that the horrible thing always traveled by the one path and frequented the top of a mountain, no man would dare to be in the vicinity at night, and no one ever went to the mountain top. It was found that the meetings took place in the very early hours of the mornings, and it was thought for a very long time that the bunyip did not leave his hiding place in the daytime at all. Oh, it's the first question already! What did the other bears think of the relationship between the two? A. They were very happy because the bunyip was strong. B. They didn't give one flying fuck. C. They were racist!
You know, I somehow feel like it's going to be the, I'll be honest.
Alright.
I just feel like that's where the story is going.
And Triki, what do you think?
I think it was the first one, that they were happy to see it. They were strong.
They're happy to see it. Alright then. Well, that means points to Gordi! Because no other bear agreed with the friendship that existed between one of their race and the bunyip. The bunyip was hated, but the bears were loved for their gentleness, and their cry, plaintive as it may be, reached hearts, and all koalas were safe. The flesh of them was never eaten. A little intermission here real quick. Would you guys know what you're even competing over right now?
Sort of. I think I remember you talking a little bit about it. The funny quiz prize.
Yes, the funny quiz prize
Oh,
is that you're able to force Reincarnator to upload whatever you want, as long as it's not illegal, on his second channel, and he has to do that. Yeah.
Ah, alright.
A tutorial on how to download a car.
Ah!
That, you know, that is a good one. I'm gonna be hard pressed to
very good.
something to top that.
Gordi's probably will have something to do with Suchomimus, man. Something, I don't know.
Yeah, you're totally correct. You have to record Suchomimus Man's origin.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh well, luckily that's of no concern to me because I'm the book and not Reincarnator.
Yeah.
Now bears argued that should the people ever find out about the strange friendship, the security of molestation would be endangered, and they saw no chance of escape, for they could not travel fast enough. It's the next question! What did the
Alright.
koala, who was the bunyip's friend, say to that? A. She kept seeing her friend, the bunyip. B. She made plans to betray the bunyip immediately. C. She eloped with the bunyip.
If it wasn't, my experience with Greek mythology is kind of leading me towards C, but I'm gonna take a gamble and go A this time, because
Alright.
that one seems more likely to me personally.
Okay, and Tricky, what do you say?
I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be silly. You know, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be silly and do the eloped.
The elope one? Okay.
Okay.
Well, that means points to Gordi again! It was A. She
Oh.
still kept seeing a friend, the
I'm
bunyip.
just guessing
Oh, no.
here.
You're on a roll here, Gordi. Alrighty then.
Apparently, I'm not even intending to.
They remonstrated, but the earring bear took no notice. She heeded no warnings. She left her young one unattended while she philandranted and mindered with the bunyip. She met with the bunyip. When the bears took counsel, they had noticed the mystic markings on the sorcerer of the Aborigine man. They had many of them, often watched the result of the peculiar painting with the clays. For this now you must know that these paintings, those tribal paintings that the medicine man, the sorcerer of those aborigines uses, are used for magic. So, alright. Yeah. Yeah, where were we right now? Oh yeah, we were at a question! How did the witness of the secret rites, how did they witness the secret rites of the sorcerer? I cannot talk today for some reason. A. They threatened the sorcerer, so he'd tell them. B. They asked an anthropomorphic book for help, which laid in wait to witness the awesome powers of the secret rites, because in return the koalas would allow it to live with them. And since they were taboo, the book's creator could never get it and bring it back to that wretched godforsaken hut where nothing ever happens except late poetry. Or C. They pretended to sleep.
You know, I'm honestly really tempted to say B because that is really elaborate. Like, oh my god. But it also feels like a red herring because it's the only answer that's that ridiculously elaborate. So, I'm gonna take a gamble and say probably C? Question mark? Because I can't imagine koalas being able to really threaten them.
Alright. Tricky, what do you
I
believe?
mean, yeah. I want to say it's simple and they just pretend to sleep.
Alright. That means points to both of you! Because C is correct. They pretended to sleep.
I finally get one right.
Yeah, cool, right? You can still make this up, Tricky. You can still make the difference if I remember correctly. Alright. In watching, they nearly closed their eyes. They pretended to be asleep, for they had seen that many men were not allowed to see the rites. The man allowed them to stay because they were taboo. So now here you see why I had to explain to you what taboo means. All watchful animals plainly wide awake, such as dingoes, native cats, the larger marsupials, snakes, etc., were all driven off, but the little koalas sitting in the forks of the trees, dozing, were supposed to see nothing, and they were taboo. Yet, all the time they were watching, and they knew all about it. Little fuckers that they are. Therefore, the bunyip's companion nearly all knew. One koala that was larger than the others undertook to paint himself and get aid from the spirit that came to the call of the paint and the markings. Oh, here's a question! What did the spirit do to stop the koala mother from meeting the bunyip? A. He married the bunyip. B. He made her a permanent babysitter. C. He didn't do anything, betraying the other koalas.
I want to go off of experience with my out frickin' elementary school days of studying Greek mythology and say he probably made her permanently a babysitter. I'm gonna go with B.
Alright.
think
And
that
Triki,
was
what do you think?
Although betrayal does sound interesting, I think it's gonna be the first one, A.
A. That he married the Bunyip?
Yeah.
Alright.
That would be interesting.
Well, that means it's a point for Gordi! Because B is correct. He
How am I
made
getting these right?
he made her a permanent babysitter.
How am I guessing these?
Isn't that great, Gordi? When the mother bear again went up the mountain, leaving her young one unprotected, the spirit that saw that waited for her return. He caused the little one, the baby koala, to spring upon the mother's back and clinch the night and day, so that the mother was not free to come and go and to fraternize with the bunyip as before. The young one clung too tightly, and it could not be shaken off. Oh, it's a question! What did the mother do to counter the curse? A. She tried to summon the spirit herself. B. She gave her child up for adoption. C. She asked the bunyip to eat her child.
Ooh.
Why do I feel like it's going towards the last one? It's just a funny feeling I have with the direction that legend is going. That she probably asked the bunyip to eat her child, cause like,
Alright.
classic move. I'm gonna have to go with that. Let's go with she asked the bunyip to eat her kids.
Alrighty then.
Yeah,
And-
I'm gonna say that too, because Bunyip eats anything.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately that means points to neither of you, because the answer was actually A.
Oh.
She summoned the spirit herself.
Oh.
However, the mother tried
Yeah,
the
that's an
pipe
unexpected twist.
clay as well, but she only brought the punishment to all the rest of her tribe. Therefore, all young bears clinch to their mother's back, and she is so hampered that she never moves far from the spot where she was born. And if you look closely into the face of a koala, you may see the partially closed eyes and the peculiar parting of the hair on its face to correspond with the clay marks from back then. And that, my friends, is the legend how the baby koalas started clinching on their mother's backs.
Oh, that was a very fascinating tale.
Yeah.
Alright, now,
Man, I love
indicating
mythology
the
like that.
complex victory algorithm that we have here, which only consists of like counting the numbers together, it means that Gordi has won the quiz. Congratulations, Gordi! And
Oh,
that,
now you
yeah,
gotta make that cinematic film about Suchomimus Man in Detroit.
oh my god. Alrighty then, so yeah, that's the thing that you want Recounter to do. As soon as it's out, as always, you
Yep.
can see it up there in
Cinematic.
this corner where I'm looking right now of the video. No, not up there, over there. You see that? You see like over here, somewhere there.
Oh, I see.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Gordi, congratulations for winning the Legend-ary Quiz. Triki, thank you for trying, and everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you come
Yeah,
in the
that
next
was
time
fun.
when we're gonna look at another legend again. Until then, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ah!